Oh boy, these two are at it again. If you think for 1 second that this whisker biscuit bald headed PG-13 channel and Mr. Super Half Mullet Man have nothing to do with how the fights are made and the ranking system, then I think you guys really are asleep. Stay tuned. The main attraction, satisfaction for your listening or your leisure. Try to control the coach and you will end up in the seizure. Pertain upon your brain, you just can't take the plain fact that this is the LDBC, you don't tell us how to act. And if you hate the content, then take a step back. Why watch the video? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? How you gonna explain that? Coach Shelton Harrison, there never been no comparison. You're live on the show, sit back and have a listen. All right. LDBC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. You know, I just looked at the ranking system. I just looked at the ranking system of the UFC and the Bantamweight. We know that that's the hot division when it comes to the women. We know this. And, you know, they've been, like, moving people around. They've been shifting people around, but I noticed that some people not moving. Now, you know, Holly Holm, for, you know, god-awful reason, we know that Holly Holm could probably be in position to get another title shot. Yes, and they're sitting here, they're talking about Cyborg Holm, and I think Dana deep down really is trying to make Cyborg Holm. But let me tell y'all, Coach Stradamus is speaking right now. I guarantee you the backup plan, somehow they're going to try to figure out a way to get Holly Holm in that title shot with Amanda Nunes. They're going to try to. I know they are. Because Juliana Pena, she's on maternity leave. Rocky Pennington just broke a leg. Ronda Rousey is missing in action. And even if Ronda wanted to come back, they would never put her back in the ring in the octagon again with Amanda Nunes. That was a brutal thrashing. Amanda Nunes beat the living piss out of Ronda Rousey. I'm just saying, so that fight wasn't going to happen. So who do we have left? Who do we have left that they could possibly have a title shot against, or will they just put Amanda Nunes on the shelf until it's time for her to fight again? I don't know. But I see Kat Zingano and Sarah McMahon. Isn't this funny? Isn't this funny, okay? How Sarah McMahon and Kat Zingano, they appear to have not changed in the rankings. I wonder why. And Caitlin Vieira defeated Sarah McMahon. Why is Sarah McMahon still in the top 7? Why is she still there? You know, it amazes me. It amazes me that the politics of the UFC, it doesn't cease to amaze me. Okay, at this point, I'm not surprised anymore. I'm not surprised when Whisker Biscuit and Half Mullet Man, I'm not surprised when these two, they do some shady stuff. And it's shady right now. You know, it's funny, you know, people say, well, Marion, you know, fought a fighter on a 2-week notice and all this other crap. But this girl is a world BJJ practitioner. She's a world-class BJJ practitioner, a tough opponent. This girl, Talita Bernardo, been fighting, been active, tough fighter, tough any competitor. But everybody want to downplay that. Now, shout out to Marion Renault for coming on the show and clarifying what I've been trying to tell all the detractors, okay, all the no-love list detractors. Marion came on and said exactly what I've been trying to tell y'all, okay? But I want y'all to look at these rankings, and we know who the rankings are set up for. Like Caitlin Vieira, she had a huge win over Sarah McMahon, big win. I mean, impressive, dominating win. You would think that they would go ahead and move her up. Okay, you would think they would move her up, but no, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. I told you, Caitlin Vieira, welcome to the no-love list. Welcome, Caitlin. You're a part of it. You can't get off of the no-love list. You're there to stay, young lady. Sorry, that's just how it is. If you watch the video, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, and I think some of the fighters on the no-love list, a few of them have already told me, how did I get on the no-love list? And I broke it down to some of them. Oh, yeah, you're on the no-love list. You're there. Okay? If anything, what they'll try to do, they may have a title eliminator bout against Kat and Sarah. So that means that, you know, fighters like, you know, Marion, they're out of it. Oh, and let me tell y'all why I got these ducks next to everybody, okay? Because these are the fighters that ducked Marion Renault. Outright, they ducked Marion Renault. So I got a duck next to him, okay? Now, an interesting matchup would be Tanya Evans and Marion Renault. We talked about that. You know, we talked about Tanya Evans and Marion Renault. And now a matchup that's possible, Marion Renault and Caitlin Vieira. And Caitlyn at the time when she was ranked number 15, she called out Marion. And see, you know, people say, well, Marion could have fought Caitlyn. She could have fought her. You know why she didn't fight her? You know why? Because if she would have went in there and actually defeated Caitlyn Vieira, guess what would have happened? Nothing. Her ranking wouldn't have improved. I mean, hell, her ranking went down. She fought somebody out of the top 10 and her ranking went down. What does that tell you? What does that really tell you? Okay? So, you know, it doesn't matter who she beat. It don't matter. Okay? Marion can go over here and beat a lot of people, but probably, you know who they're going to put her in there against? They probably won't even give her Tanya Evinger. They won't give her, nope. They'll probably give her somebody like Liz Carmouche, okay? Somebody out of the top 10. Hopefully, they go ahead and give her Alexis Davis, you know, after Alexis gets done with her fight, but they probably won't do that either. See, I already know, man. I know how this thing is designed. You got people, and unfortunately, it's sad because people like Caitlyn are going to have to beat 4 opponents in a row to get up in that list, to get up in the rankings. She already beat Sarah McMahon, but that's not enough. No. And Marion Renault got to beat 15 opponents to get up in the top 5. I know that's going to happen. They're not going to do it, man. It's not going to happen. And, you know, I feel bad because Caitlyn and Marion, they work hard. But you know what they'll do? They'll make Caitlyn and Marion fight each other, and then their ranking won't even improve that much. I'm telling y'all that's what'll happen. They will do it. And then if one of the two lose to the other one, they'll get them off of the top 15. I'm telling you, there's a trend with this dang on UFC. There is a trend, and they do it. Because then they try to justify making the fights that Whisker Biscuit bald-headed and half mullet man. They make those fights and they justify those fights. Well, they can justify you not getting over on the coach bald-headed. Your Whisker Biscuit, I'm going to expose every time you do something shady, Whisker. I'm going to expose it. You're not getting over on the coach, old bald-headed Cro-Magnon man, Austin Powers lookalike, old Billy Goat Gruff having, you're not getting over on me, Whisker Biscuit. You're not. Your days, I'm going to keep on doing this, Whisker. I got a little excited. Because I know what's going on. I know the foolery. And see, I know Valentina will have to rack up a couple of wins, and she'll have to get out of the division, and she is going down to flyweight. She's going down to flyweight to win. And if Valentina can knock off a couple of wins, get the flyweight championship, then Valentina would preferably get another title shot. But Valentina got to get that gold, okay? I don't think that the UFC, they're going to entertain Valentina anymore fighting Amanda Nunes unless she gets the flyweight gold. If Valentina can get that flyweight gold, boom, she back in contention for a bantamweight title shot. And now that'll be a good scenario. That'll be a great scenario. But all this other mess, y'all, this mess that's going on, you know, you can even justify and say, hey, well, Mario didn't fight anybody. In the top, she didn't fight anybody, so yeah. Okay, you can say that. And you can probably say, hey, that's correct, but that's wrong, because I've seen fighters in the top 5 fight lackluster opponents, and then they move up. Hell, I done seen opponents fight somebody out of the top 15 and get moved up. But then you got fighters, it don't matter, and Caitlyn Chikugian, I'm sorry, good Lord, you counted there too. It's not going to happen. Don't matter. It's certain fighters, no matter what they do, they're not going to move. They ain't going to move up. And Leslie Smith, she can forget it. Leslie can't forget it. But Leslie beat a lackluster opponent, and that got her in the top 15. So who do they hate more? I mean, I don't know, boy. Caitlyn Vieira and Marion Renault. Y'all on the no-love list. Y'all ain't getting off that no-love list. You going to stay on the no-love list for the rest of your career. Rocky Pennington, look what Rocky had to do to even get a title shot. Rocky been on that no-love list for a year. I'm trying to tell y'all, guys. This is politics at its best, y'all. It's politics at its best, and that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harris. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.